Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome in for your weekly reading for November 28th through December 5th. I'm Joy Giovanni, Joyful Medium. I help people get clear messages and guidance from loved ones who've crossed over to the spirit world or from their own souls about their own lives. In this week's reading, we have a lot of major arcana energy, which means a lot of big life energy, life changes, things to know about, things to focus on. My mic is trying to magnetize to my necklace. All kinds of crazy things are happening. And we're bookended by two cards that are in the Suit of Swords, which has to do with watching what we're thinking about, where our mental energy is going. So let's dive in without further ado. This first card that is one of these bookends I was talking about is this Nine of Swords. Now, if you look at this figure in the picture here, they are looking very stressed out. They're supposed to be sleeping. They are not. And there are all these swords hung up on the wall. What this has to do with is, how are you spending your mental energy? Are you up late at night wrestling, going over that email, that conversation, that way that you wish you could control or change something? Because that is not going to be helpful this week. It's not going to be helpful to you. And we're being given some guidance of what to do instead. But be aware if your mind is wanting to wrestle, to go back to something that you're really struggling with or really stressed out about, or something that's been weighing heavy. Are you losing sleep? Are you losing time being engaged in friends or family, or what's going on, or even your own feelings? Pay attention to that and make sure that you are working on moving a different direction when that's happening for you. This next card is part of what to do instead, but this is also a major arcana energy. This is the card of Temperance. Some people think of this card as balance, which it is, but not exactly. This is more moderation. So knowing that, yes, if you're engaging and you're having lots of events and things going on, that's wonderful, but making sure you're taking time for your own emotional processing, for going within. If you're spending a ton of time going within and feeling like you want to wall yourself away from the world, being conscious that you want to also be in moderation with that, moderation with putting yourself into the world or engaging or responding to your correspondence. So it's making sure that we're not giving all of our energy in one way or another, but that we're in moderation, right? And if you look, this sun rising over in the horizon is the awareness that more good is to come. And actually, we are seeing that echoed in this very next card, the sun. And if you notice the red in both of these cards, the wings of this angel, as well as the flag here of this person on this horse, that red is reminding of you of your life force energy, the power that you have as a soul who is here in this world, on this planet, in this body at this exact moment. And this sun is the card of victory. It's resounding yes. So just know that even if things might not work out how you think you want them to, right? Our soul has three answers. Yes, not yet, or I have something better. And so things might not work out exactly the way that you had planned or expected, or even maybe not exactly the way you think you want, but just remembering that everything is working out towards your highest and greatest good. Some things might need to fall away or change or be moderated in a different way, but you do have the energy, the strength, the power to get through this, and the sun coming up just over the horizon to let you know that there will be celebration. There will be wonderful things coming your way. And right into the next card, we're getting a doubling down of this energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is letting you know that fortune is moving in your favor. The wheels of life are turning. Changes are coming, and it's to bring more alignment for you, more of what you're hoping for, more of what your soul wants you to experience in this lifetime. Things are working out for you. Remember, sometimes it takes time for the energy to move and then us to experience things in our lives and in the world. This is an energetic movement. So you might not be seeing the things in your world shifting just yet. That's why we're being, with this first card, warned, hey, don't waste your mental energy wrestling and trying to figure this out. There's things going on behind the scenes. There's energy moving behind the scenes. Your job is to be in moderation, to mind your thoughts, to mind your energy, to make sure that you're not all work and no play, and not all play and no work, right? Getting your rest, taking care of yourself, because the wheels of fortune are spinning behind the scenes in your favor. This is a wonderful card, particularly along with the Sun card, because this is the card of winning. So just know that at the end of the day, your soul is part of this plan and wonderful things are working out for you. Now, this is this bookend card I was talking about at the end, this Six of Swords. We have been seeing this recently in our weekly readings, which is very interesting. This is moving away from a challenging time, sometimes a challenging relationship, situation, something that has been exhausting our mental energy and perhaps our physical energy. Because as I like to point out, this figure who is receiving this ride in the boat is exhausted looking, downtrodden, in gray, has lost their color, is slumped over, but they are on their way, moving away from what does not serve them so that these wheels of fortune can move and bring wonderful horizons towards them. Six is about rebuilding our foundation after the change. So some things are changing. Some things need to fall away for our highest good, perhaps as individuals, perhaps for the people in your life, perhaps as collective, maybe a little bit of everything. But that falling away is so that we can build something new or reconstruct parts that just weren't working so that we can be more in alignment with what our soul wants to experience in this lifetime, those things that truly are in our highest and greatest good. Choice is always a part of this, but sometimes things happen that are outside of our control. So knowing that even if things feel messy now, even if you're heartbroken or things are not going the way that you want and you can't control it and you feel like the best way is for you to try to plot and plan and stay up at night and figure it out, Spirit is saying that is not the way. Be in moderation, be getting your rest, know that the sun will come up tomorrow and that the wheels of fortune are spinning in your favor, and being encouraged that you are on the right track with whatever it is that you're realizing or starting to realize that you are letting go of, moving away from, releasing in a new way or to a new level for some of you. So I hope this reading was helpful. Let me know how this makes sense for you. Lots of changes this week, some cautions and some what to do about it in the meantime. But I love this direction of where not to spend our energy and where to spend our energy, along with this wonderful reassurance that everything is working out. Big hugs, lots of love. See you soon. Bye for now.